It's a show about all the contradictory emotions entailed in being queer today. It's in some sense the opposite of identity politics. It's about the proliferation of all sorts of different ways of being and feeling. What queer emotions do is acknowledge contradiction, whereas gayness was about pride. What this show includes is a lot about shame, a lot about both pleasure and pain, loss and gain. It's about balancing. And I think we've reached a point within the community where we can have a more nuanced picture of who and what we are. The first work in the exhibition by Della Grace Volcano is informed by a woman who was a slave who passed as a white man. And I wanted to really get at what it must feel like to embody the enemy in order to win one's freedom. And in many respects, that has been the queer story, and I wanted to tell it. I don't believe that the museum setting or the art gallery setting requires, as so many people in the art world seem to believe, taking into consideration not offending people. I think art should offend people. It should provoke. It should push. And I think this show does that. This show should work without regard to the sexuality of the viewer, because fundamentally what this show is about is not about one identity category. It's about, in some sense, the impossibility of any identity category as accurately or adequately describing who we are. We are many things. Frank O'Hara said it best once in a poem where he called identity not the singular, but the scene of myselves. And that's what it is, really, right? We are not one thing. We're the scene of myselves.